Food and drinks for sport. Eat well. Find out what food and drink will help you get the most out of your sport and fitness activities. You should aim to eat a healthy diet whatever your activity level, as this may provide you with all the nutrients you would like. The Eat Well guide shows you ways much you ought to eat from each food group to urge the balance right. If you would like specialist nutrition advice, contact the Game and Exercise Nutrition Register, SENR. Food for energy. Starchy and other sorts of carbohydrate provide a source of energy for your body to perform at its best, regardless of what your sport or activity. In general, the more you exercise, the more carbohydrate you need to include in your daily meals and around exercise. A demanding exercise regime will spend your stored energy from carbohydrate quickly, so include some carbohydrate in most of your meals. A diet low in carbohydrate can cause a scarcity of energy during exercise, loss of concentration, and delayed recovery. If you would like a lower carbohydrate diet for your sport, you ought to get specialist advice. Healthy sources of carbohydrate include whole grain bread, whole grain breakfast cereals, including some cereal bars, brown rice, whole wheat pasta, potatoes, with skins on, fruit, including dried and tinned fruit. Food for muscles. Eating protein-rich foods alone won't build big muscles. Muscle is gained through a mixture of muscle-strengthening exercise, and a diet that contains protein and sufficient energy from a balance of carbohydrates and fats. Not all the protein you eat is employed to create new muscle. If you eat an excessive amount of protein, the surplus are going to be used mostly for energy once your body has what it needs for muscle repair. Most fitness enthusiasts can get enough protein from a healthy, varied diet without having to extend their protein intake significantly. Healthy sources of protein: beans, peas, and lentils, cheese, yogurt, and milk, fish, including oily fish like salmon or mackerel, eggs, tofu, tempeh and other plant-based meat alternatives, lean cuts of meat and mince, chicken and other poultry. A source of protein should be included at the most meal times to optimize muscle building. Taking in protein before and after a workout has been shown to assist kickstart the muscle repair process. Training protein snacks. Milk of all kinds, but lower fat types contain less energy. Unsweetened soy drink. Natural dairy yogurt of all kinds, including Greek yogurt and kefir. Soy yogurt and other plant-based alternatives. Unsalted mixed nuts and seeds. Unsweetened dried fruit. Boiled eggs. Hummus with carrot and celery sticks. Food before sport and exercise. Allow about 3 hours before you exercise after having a main meal, like breakfast or lunch. An hour before exercising, having a light snack that contains some protein, and is higher in carbohydrate and lower in fat, can help you perform during your training and recover afterwards. Choose a snack that you'll digest quickly, like porridge, fruit, such as a banana, a slice of whole grain bread spread thinly with the spread, A plain or fruit scone with low-fat cheese. Yogurt or non-dairy alternatives. Cottage cheese and crackers. A glass of milk or non-dairy alternatives. Snacks to avoid before exercise. Some food may cause stomach discomfort if eaten just before exercising. For example, fatty foods like chips or French fries, avocados, olives, crisps, full-fat cheeses, large amounts of nuts. Also, high-fiber foods like raw vegetables, high-fiber cereals, raw nuts and seeds. Food and drink during exercise. If you're exercising for fewer than an hour, you ought to only got to drink water. If you're exercising for extended, have a quick digesting carbohydrate and a few electrolytes, salts and minerals, such as an isotonic sports drink, a glass of milk, a banana, dried fruit, a cereal or sports bar, carbohydrate gel. Make sure you're drinking enough water, or similar, during your effort. Water and exercise. Not drinking enough water can have a serious effect on your performance. You should start any exercise session well hydrated. This means drinking water regularly throughout the day. The choice of drink depends on the intensity and duration of the exercise, and your training goals. In general, only water is required for moderate exercise that lasts but an hour. An isotonic sports drink, milk, or a mixture of high carbohydrate food and water for hard sessions that last longer than an hour. You can make a homemade sports drink with 200 ml of squash, not low calorie, 800 ml water, and a large pinch of salt. Read more about water, drinks, and your health. What to eat after exercise. Food and drink also plays a neighborhood in recovering effectively from training. If you train several times each day, refueling with a source of carbohydrate and protein, like a glass of milk and a banana, within an hour of finishing your first session can assist you recover faster. If you're training but this or have longer to recover, confirm you rehydrate with water and eat as soon as you'll afterwards. This might be your next main meal. Food supplements and exercise. In general, a diet will provide the nutrients and energy necessary for sport without the necessity for food supplements. Athletes eager to use supplements should seek specialist advice from a registered sports performance nutritionist from the Game and Exercise Nutrition Register, SENR. Find out more about bodybuilding and sport supplements. Exercise to lose weight. A demanding exercise routine can leave you feeling quite hungry if you are not refueling correctly in between exercise sessions. If you're trying to reduce, you will need to observe what you eat and drink after your workouts. If you consume more energy than you burn during your exercise, you may find yourself putting on weight rather than losing it. A punishing exercise routine might not be the simplest thanks to reduce.
Don't forget to subscribe, activate the liking bell, and share.